Today we're going to take a quick look at some 2022 motorcycle news out of American Honda that was just released this week. Now if you follow my channel here or on social media, then you already knew some of this was coming down the pipeline months ago, but let's jump into it. First up is the 2022 Honda CBR1000RR, and did they change anything for this year? Nope. Well, kinda. The only change we see for this year is that they dropped the matte black metallic color option from last year, leaving us with only Grand Prix red to choose from. They did change the graphics up a little bit though and went away from the white and black accents to blue and white on top of the red to better match the RRR for 2022 that American Honda has yet to announce, but if you want to check it out, I'll throw a link in the corner and below to the video where we covered the RRR's changes for 2022. Fingers crossed American Honda finally brings over the standard RRR this year so we can get a taste of what the new package has to offer without having to spend almost 30 grand for the RRR SP. But if we don't see it for this year, I won't be surprised as it'll mark the third year in a row we've been skipped over on that bike and are given this RR in its place. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they shouldn't keep the RR around, as having a cheaper option is nice. Not that 16,000 bucks is cheap by any means, but it's cheaper than what the RRR would be, as it's probably going to come in around the $21,000 to $22,000 mark here in the US. And not everyone that wants a leader bike wants to spend over 20,000 bucks, so having that extra stair step in there would appeal to some. But what do you guys think about it all? Do you want to see this standard RRR here in the States? But that's enough rambling on that. You have two options to choose from on the RR, with the standard brake model coming in at $16,499, and then ABS bumps you up to $16,799, which are the same figures as last year, so thankfully no price increase there. Then we move over to the 2022 Honda Rebel 300, and this is an easy one. Did Honda change anything this year? Sort of. We're looking at the same pearl blue and matte gray metallic colors returning for this year, and the only changes come in the way of pricing, with its MSRP going up $100 to $46.99 for the standard brake model, and if you opt for the ABS model, it bumps you up an additional $300. And up next is the 2022 Honda Rebel 500, and did they change anything on this one? Well, we have some new colors thrown in the mix and a $100 price increase as well. You've got the standard brake model at $63.99 and then ABS at $66.99, to which you have the matte gray metallic color from last year returning, but then you also have this new pearl organic green color thrown in there too. Then if you want the Rebel 500 SE model with ABS, you have this new matte silver paint as your sole color, and it puts you at $68.99. My favorite of the new color options would have to be the matte silver, especially with the matching headlight cowl, but which one is yours? This little thing will surprise a lot of people with just how capable it is and how it punches above its weight class thanks to its power to weight ratio. If you really compare the numbers against it and others in the model lineup, heck, this thing is faster than Honda's Shadow 750 lineup, but again, I'm getting off topic, so let's get back on track. And last but not least is the 2022 Honda Africa Twin model lineup. Now we did a video about 4 months ago going over the new changes for 2022, so I'm not going to bore you again, and instead, I'll throw a link in the corner and below as well. However, we didn't have pricing and colors for the USA at that time, so we'll go over that now. We'll start first with the standard Africa Twin models, and other corners of the world are getting 3 color options, so we're at least getting 2, right? Nope. We're stuck with 1 color option again here in the States, and whether you go with a manual or DCT automatic transmission, it is this beautiful Grand Prix red, with pricing going up $100 for this year too. The manual gearbox comes in at $14,499, and if you opt for the DCT, it bumps you up to $15,299. Then we have the 2022 Africa Twin Adventure Sports models that see the same $100 price increase across the board, bringing them up to $17,299 for the manual and $18,099 for the DCT. When it comes to color options, I think you know where I'm going with this one. Yep, just 1 color, but I think a lot of people are going to be happy that Honda ditched the darkness black metallic color from last year with this pearl white, as many people weren't too thrilled with that being your only option in 2021. The next round of motorcycle announcements from American Honda will kick off again in February, but I'll have a different video later this week where we talk about what's in that announcement as well as what's coming in March too. So subscribe if you want to stay in the loop with everything in the Honda Powersports world. And that's it for this week's motorcycle news out of American Honda. I'll have new videos up soon where we do deep dives in each model once I get my hands on them shortly, but what do you guys think about it all? Is there anything you wish Honda would have done differently? Let me know what you think down in the comments section and I'll be joining in on the conversation too. That's a wrap for this one though. Thanks again for watching and supporting all of this. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.